Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session, and we will be watching for anything that says breakout up right here. It should pop up in any of these scans, and then we want to check to see if the volume is moving or not. Once we see the volume moving, we come over and we check the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving like you see it moving now. Once we confirm there's enough volume, we want to check for these green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line. These are buyers coming in, and there's more buyers than average coming in. Down here on the My Blessing indicator, we want to see this green line also going up at the same time. These green bars are breaking the yellow line. And down here is a very fast moving indicator. It's a money flow indicator, and we want to see this green line also going up. Green are the buyers are coming in, red is the sellers are going out. And if you are in a trade, you want to focus down here. The moment this green line crosses below this yellow line, you want to exit the trade so that you don't get stuck holding the bag. Also, if you are a new trader, I highly suggest that you trade on paper. Watch these live streams over and over and over until you get it, but trade on paper the old-fashioned way so you don't spend any money trying to learn. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then make sure that if you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money. I'll get with the program here in a minute. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF has EXT selected so you don't miss a trade. That stands for extended hours. Thank you for joining me this morning. We got about 2 minutes left before the top of the hour. We'll see how this market goes. Enjoy your coffee until then. Discord, I guess you can hear me now. They done changed my settings on me again. Thank you for that confirmation. About a minute, 15 seconds to go. And good morning, YouTubers. Thank you for joining me this morning. Let's see if we can't put some money in your pocket as well. All right, 10 seconds to go. Let's see what wakes up here this morning. When these breakouts pop up, we want to make sure to check the volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out, and these volumes are not moving. Watching GRYP here. We were watching the after hours trading session yesterday, and about 4:30 Central Time, this one broke out from Merger News. This is the Trump Jr., something to do with the Trump Jr. thing. Not looking like they're interested this morning like they were yesterday. Looks like some buyers may be coming in. Are they going to tease us this morning, or are they going to run it up? We'll keep an eye on it unless something else pops up. Good job, Gary, on ELWS. Don't know why it didn't pop up in my scans. Guess I'm a little bit more delayed than you guys. CYN. CYN is flying. Thank you, Goldfinger. All right, all the green bars are in place. All the indicators are in place. It should continue to push up. We'll see how it goes. Be watching this money flow indicator. If it turns red, it's definitely going to come down. Definitely turned red. A few profit takers up there when it stalled. It's not selling off yet, though. It could push back up. Watching these green bars, the taller they grow, the higher the price goes. Nice breakout there, 1627 for about 40 cents. Continuing to push a little bit more. Let's see if we can keep the buyers rolling here. Watching this money flow indicator down below. Man, this one's all over the place. There's a lot of sellers sitting up here. These top wicks are the sellers driving the price back down. So be aware that we're going to have trouble up here getting any higher. Looks like everybody's aware of that and bailing out. Well, that one was not a clean run. Kind of bouncy. Didn't really know which way it was going to go. Gave the impression it was going to go up, but then they sold off. I see some small profits on the board, some small losses as well. $30, 475, 75 cents per share. $11 minus 18 plus 51 minus 12 plus 15. We're all over the board this morning. If you didn't try, you wouldn't profit. That's how we look at it here. Small losses are okay. We make them up pretty quick. Not seeing anything at the moment. Good job, Gary. 1,763 on CYN. CYN trying to push up again. Watching this money flow indicator. The My Blessing is pulling down, so be aware. We still have these sellers up here. Don't get tricked into buying into it. Going to take a lot of buyers to break through these sellers up here at this level. Watching to see if these green bars grow above the yellow line. Still got the restriction up here. Well, it got quiet all of a sudden. A couple of jumpers in the morning when it first opened. Now I don't see anything. Well, it's looking like a warm coffee morning. What I mean by that, usually our coffee gets cold because we're busy trading. We'll get them back, Joe. I wouldn't let it phase you at all. We all take a hit every now and then. Got some buyers coming in very slowly to CIFR. Not enough activity to get in and get out. Volume is extremely low. ELWS. Good job, Jimmy. Got one candle looking north. These white arrows you see popping in behind this bubble here, hard to see. That would be like these kind of arrows, but pointing north. That means more than normal buying powers coming in. And you may see several white arrows popping in as a stock is running. Still waiting on that nice, smooth, clean run. We haven't had that stock yet. Let's take a look at TSLL. Not enough volume yet. Big Head Golf, I don't understand your question about RSI. Don't know which indicator you're talking about. Still waiting on that one good breakout run. BMNR moving slowly. It's been up here for about 5 minutes or so, but only a couple of moves. Not any volume to even consider getting in yet. I see Neo. I don't trade Neo. It doesn't pay enough money. ELWS may be one to keep an eye on this morning. The volume is up over 24 million already. It started trading earlier this morning before our market opened. Leo, I didn't trade after the pre-market session. I had no need to, but it's been slow for a few years now during the regular session. Unless those one or two pop up during the day, which is rare. Few buyers bouncing the price around a little bit. Good job, Moto X on BMNR for 249 profit on YouTube. Patiently waiting. If you've never been here before, we let the stocks come to us. We don't go searching all over the place. Ohio Dave, I have a spread indicator right here. You can load it onto your charts as well. It's over in TOS scripts. Jeff, if you click the upgrade now button when you first signed up, it's the same button. It'll take you over to WAP and you'll find it over there. You are welcome. There is a My Blessing scan. It's over in that channel. Once you pay for My Blessing, right now I'm just waiting on a stock to start running. I'm not seeing anything this morning. It's quite slow. Usually by now we done have a couple of trades in. TSLA, yes. I don't have a price limit set. It's whatever's moving. It's just rare that a large cap stock will pop up in pre-market. They do, don't get me wrong, but the volume is quite low on them. So it's kind of whatever pops up, that's what we play. Wherever the buyers are, that's where we want to party. AAPL, looking at the current bar volume, it's only 307 and not moving. Unless one of these large caps puts out some excellent news, you won't find a whole bunch of volume in pre-market on the large caps. See you later, Quant Baby. You have a blessed one. VCIG. VCIG, $3 currently. Let's see if they can pop it to the upside. Thank you, YouTube, for calling that one out. And Autumn Rain and Gary. Don't like the tall wick on the top. Let's see if the buyers can overcome the profit takers. We're watching money flow at this point. We're not watching price. We want to see the money come back in. Looks like one trying to play tricks on us. Might be a pump and dump, so be careful here. Money flow went back negative immediately. Keep an eye on that lower indicator. Gary says the spike was on news. Looks like they're still interpreting the news if it's good or bad. Money flow still negative. Money flow turning around to the north side. Let's see if it can break out here. We need a bunch of buyers to come in. So now I'm also watching this green bar grow. Don't get in just yet. Green dominator bar is growing green and taller. Let's see if they get a pop here. Money flow is north, not jumping around like it was. Looked like we're having trouble getting any higher. Finally, let's see if we can get it to move now. Watching money flow. Got a red bar back in there. I say stay clean of this one. It's going to rob you for some bucks if you try to get in. It doesn't know where it wants to go. Everything on my screen is custom coded. It does not come with Thinkorswim. I am a long-time coder and a long-time user of Thinkorswim. Been coding it for about 16, almost 17 years, and been on the platform since 1990. So everything up there is not normal. Tesla, they're only available to premium members. There's a label up at the top of the chat. If you're interested in joining our Discord, you join our Discord, but only do it for a month at a time. We are getting off of Discord and moving over to volumespikes.com here very soon. But if you want to join us immediately, click the label at the top of the YouTube chat, join our Discord, and click the upgrade button. And you'll have access to 70 plus custom scans, around 40 custom indicators. You get me 4 hours a morning. You get Milo's training and Aaron's training, and everybody else helps in the whole community. Everybody kind of helps, teaches each other, which is a good thing. Yeah, it could be 80 scans. I don't know. I continually write a new one. I search the market from all kind of angles. Doesn't look like VCIG is going to get anywhere, though. Still waiting on that money stock. Right when I said that, a green candle pops up, but I'm not trusting it yet. I don't have a price range set. My price range is from $1 to $500 a share. So whatever pops up, that's what we trade. The reason you're seeing these cheaper price stocks is because it's pre-market. But we don't care what they cost. We care about what they pay. Me too, develop 3. Don't see anything worth spending money on yet. They keep hitting at those sellers on VCIG, but they're not breaking through them. BMNR. Wish it was trading with more volume. I would feel better about buying it. Apple, little green spike to the upside. Once again, large cap, small volume. Very little volume flow. Taking a look at CYN again. We have nice volume flow on CYN. We need to push through that 1630 up above. If we can get through there, I think we have clean running room. White arrow trying to come in. That tells me that there's more than normal buyers coming in. Possible a volume burst here. Let's see if it happens. It does push up a little bit more. Not a whole bunch of buyers, just a little short burst. And right back down. No apology needed. We can't predict these things. All we can do is monitor them when they take off. If it's looking north, we need to know. Well, this is not the morning I was expecting. I expected this kind of morning to be tomorrow, with the holiday being on Friday. Yeah, a lot of businesses in my area had a sign on the front door, "We will be closed tomorrow." And that was yesterday. I read that sign. So they're all closing on July 2nd around here. So most things will be closed today. Yeah, BMNR's got too high of a spread for us to play it. If you want to pay the spread, go for it. Daniel, I customized the volume profile, got rid of everything I didn't want to see, and that's what I ended up with. So that is my custom profile, volume profile. LWS looking up from the bottom. It's kind of hugging the 34 EMA. I would not buy it unless we can stay above it. Got a white arrow. Well, we do have a candle above the 34. I'm watching these lower indicators. The green bars are not growing tall, so there's not a lot of buyers coming in. You too, Dan. You have a blessed weekend. Looks like it's a dead morning anyway. Not getting anything accomplished yet. I haven't even made a trade. ELWS wants to go, but can't find enough people interested in buying it. SPY is now headed south. PLTR headed south. Tesla headed south. CRCL headed south. Looks like everything's shifting down to the south side. Good morning, Nora. Everything kind of coming down. I don't predict the market. All I do is monitor buyers and sellers, and these scans let me know where the buyers and sellers are. I don't monitor news. I don't monitor anything but buyers and sellers. Once I find them, we join the buyers to make some profit. So I play the market at the current moment. I don't play behind the candle and I don't play ahead of it. And right now, I'm still waiting to play the current moment. We're just not having that kind of market this morning. See you later, Joby. Have a blessed one. See you later, Ohio Dave. Have a blessed one. YouTubers, I'm going to take you to about 5 minutes past the top of the hour to see if we can get a 7 o'clock run anywhere. If that doesn't happen, then I got to cut you loose. DAIC, a little bounce off the bottom. Still no volume worth buying into on this one, on DAIC. TK, they can hear me, I believe. YouTube, you still got sound over there? Yeah, YouTube still has sound, TK. Yeah, some of them had a little issue on YouTube as well. Some of them had to restart YouTube to get sound back. Thank you guys on YouTube and gals. Elmira, be careful playing into these low volume stocks. But good job on $23 on DAIC. I know you broke the ice. I haven't even done that yet. Good job, Peter. $57 on DAIC. You're welcome, WC. And my pleasure as always. VCIG looking up from the bottom. Few buyers coming in, but we're not breaking above average volume up here in the dominator indicator. Starting to now, though. We do have a resistance level right here, so it doesn't have far to run before it runs into it. About 45 seconds before the top of the hour. Leo, we are momentum traders. High volatility. Happy 4th to you too, David. Have a blessed one. All right, we passed through the top of the hour, still waiting on anything to happen. Let's check bond here. Here we go. We got $1.77 so far. Don't like the wick on the top, but we'll probably push through that one. Let's see if we can get a breakout here. I did not buy into this one. I don't like these cheaper stocks. Looks like it may go, though. Nice screen dominator bars. Let's see if we can keep pushing higher. All the indicators down below look good. Do we get the break? Got to be careful here. Quite jumpy. Lots of sellers. Buyers trying to keep it up. Don't like the wicks on the top. Those are sellers driving it back down or profit takers. We're going to have to break through those to get the run out of it. Up to $2 now. The buyers are trying really hard to push this one up. Come on, break out to 3. That's what we want. The buyers are still coming in, trying to push it higher. 212. I took profit up there at the top, but I only got 12 cents a share. Add 1,000 shares for $120. At least I broke the ice. Looks like the sellers are wiping it out really quick. Pro dollar you can if you have TIF selected in active trader, and then you select EXT for the TIF. 216. So hit the gear icon up there by your buttons, look for TIF, move it over to the right, then select EXT. They tried to push it. There's just too many sellers on this one to get a big run out of it. Well, what's next? SBFM now trying to bounce around and move up. I don't like the tall wicks on top of this one either. Money flow is negative. Buyers are coming in to push it a little higher. Let's see if we can make a little bit of money on this one. I think I'm going to stay clear of it. It's not acting real normal here. We got a lot of wicks on the top. The sellers keep driving it back down. All right, YouTubers, I tried to get you some trades in. It's just not going to happen for anybody this morning, it looks like. We did make a few dollars. We've had one trader made a little over $1,000, maybe two by now, but he's exceptional. But anyhow, I tried. And Friday's a holiday, so I will not be back on YouTube on Friday. We will return on Monday. Don't forget to hit the like button for me on your way out. I appreciate you joining me this morning. Every one of you have a very blessed 4th of July weekend, and I shall return on Monday. See you later. Thanks for joining me.